well, crew chief here made a last minute decision, come up here to Princeton this afternoon, about
6 hours.
About 1 o'clock, about a 7-hour drive on the toter, and we got here late, for starters. Went out, track is, don't want to bash the track, but the track's awful. It's pretty rough, and like I've seen concrete that had more grip than this track. So we're making some changes. We stopped to pick Kate up on the way, and so we got a little help, thank God. He's putting tires on right now. But after qualifying, we get told that we can't run a Pro 2 on the right rear, and we thought they were American All-Star rules. And we're going to Natural Bridge tomorrow and with on Sunday. So we really just come up here to get a paint test section. But sounds like we might be getting DQ tonight. The man told me, hey, work with me, and I just got to leave that used tire that I had on it for hot laps, whatever, on the car all night. After heat race, go back through tech, go with them scales and all. And he kind of goes back on what he said and said, if I finish in the top 5, he's going to DQ us. So hopefully if we finish in the top 5, he works with us. If not, then kind of some bad business on their part. We drove a long ways up here to come race with them, and hell, they ain't got no cars here, so they need us to come up here and race more than we need to come up here and race, if that makes any sense.
Especially not selling the tires that they say we need to have them.
Yeah, that's the worst part is, Taylor, first thing she said, well, y'all got any tires for sale? And they do not, so kind of sucks. But we know for future, I guess now, I'm going to burn that right rear off the car tonight anyway, so I don't know how we're going to do. I don't know, we're going to go forward, we're going to go backwards. This track is not at all like it was the last time we were here last year. It ain't like it at all. The good thing is we didn't put the wrong gear in it yet, and we're not changing the gear for the feature, so we won't blow a motor up, we won't crack a block. That's good. And hopefully we can just go out there and keep our nose clean, pass a couple cars, and she feels good. I'm going to the front. I don't care if they DQ me or not. No, it is what it is. Anyhow, there's some good cars here, but we're just now after our heat race getting where we have time to do this little video intro, so trying to drag it out. Sorry about that. But anyhow, Taylor's been videoing, so y'all got some track video, and we're gonna try to video at Natural Bridge tomorrow, as well as Whitful
Sunday.
But Whitful, if it doesn't rain, then we're gonna try something different on these videos for these tracks. That's really the only track that you can't video at. Just there's gonna be some haulers there, and you can't see nothing in that track. It's so big. So we're gonna try to do some GoPro stuff and see how that works out. I'm not a big fan of doing the GoPro in-car stuff. It takes a long time to edit, but we'll see what we can do, because old Mike Stello, he loves watching these videos, and
I gotta do sticks.
yeah, and she can do some sticks. But old Mike Stello, he does a hell of a lot for us. He's the reason why we can drive 7 hours up here on a Friday and get here late and go race, and then go race all weekend. So really appreciate what he does for us. Been a while since I shouted him out, but everybody drop down in the comments and thank him for his prior service as a flagman. He actually retired this year, so he's gonna jump in his camper and follow us around a little bit this year, and looking forward to that. Because what's that drink?
Whiskey sours.
Oh yeah, whiskey sours from Mr. Mike. Woo! But anyhow, we're gonna jump off here, finish getting the car ready for the feature, and I reckon we'll talk to y'all after, let y'all know if we get DQ'd or not. Another night at a racetrack, another non-driving asshole running me over. Woo! We got some bad luck somewhere. We gotta figure it out. Talked to the guy. Stopped him on the track, talked to him. He said the steering wheel would come out of his hand. So I thought Butterfingers was for damn ball sports, but I reckon that happens in racing too. Got a tore up race car. Hopefully we can pass this thing back together to finish out the weekend at Natural Bridge and win. But gotta thank my beautiful woman and old Kate for coming out and helping us, even though we kind of off all night. We made a right rear spring change after the heat race. Just really didn't have time to do it. I changed some stuff on the right rear, and I'm glad we got to come up here and make some laps so we could get it dialed in for Natural Bridge, because they had a lot of cars there tonight, a lot of fast cars. Well, like I always say, we'll fix it, come back, try again not next week, tomorrow. Hope y'all enjoyed that. We got a really good action shot there. I don't know. We got to get the car magnet off these race cars, and hopefully we can have some luck go our way the rest of the weekend. But appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that kind of good stuff. And we will see y'all tomorrow.